Thanks, Jahmar, for coming to my show.
Oh yeah, no problem.
Yeah, I thought to tell about the work that you are doing to my audience.
Okay, no problem.
So, can you please introduce yourself?
Okay, awesome. So you said just introduce myself.
Yeah.
All right, so my name is Jahmar, known on social media as Data J and Tech, founder of the All About the Data community, soon to be an academy. Um, I'm a digital marketing specialist currently, and I'm also transitioning into a data analyst role soon.
So, you are into analyst for 2 years.
So I actually started studying data analytics around August of last year.
So, how is that experience?
So far it's been pretty interesting when I first came across it as a career path. Um, that's when I would say I fell in love with it. I would say because I've been in digital marketing for a while, so been dealing with marketing analytics for for uh, for a pretty long time. But I met a mentor around the time, somebody I met on Twitter who actually told me about the whole data analytics as a career field itself, and told me about the Google data analytics course, which is the one I took, and just studying it, still learning, but learning like the cool tools like Excel, SQL, Tableau. It's been a pretty fun journey so far, and being able to study with other people and grow with other people. So, it's definitely an interesting career path. Definitely always something to learn, always something to do. So,
So, what is your background, educational background?
so I didn't go to college. The farthest I went was high school. But I am currently in school now as a part-time student. Um, Going to planning to get my degree in data science. Um, so yeah, other than that, for the past 4 years, I've just been self-studying, just taking a lot of online courses.
And you're into digital marketing.
You said what?
You're into digital marketing.
Yeah, currently I'm still doing digital marketing, but working to transition out of that and go mainly into the data side of things.
And I can see you have a YouTube channel all about data. So, what is it about?
Yep. So all about the data is a community I started in November, which is about a few months after I started my studying journey. So the community as a whole is just a community where all the aspiring data analysts can come together and learn and have access to resources, have access to some experienced people already that are in the industry. A lot of people get their questions answered, whether it's SQL, Python, whatever the case is. We also have a lot of events that the community can participate in. So one of our biggest events is SQL Saturdays, which we host every other Saturday, where one of our coaches will come on and just code live. Basically, it's like a live session. And then people can come in the comments and ask any questions or anything like that, or they can also follow along. And then we also have a podcast, which I started around January. So there we bring experienced data professionals already on there, and kind of ask their journey and ask their advice again for our audience to be able to hear it from more professionals. So the community itself is just something that people can come into and know that they're not alone, know that they can ask questions, know that they can get advice from experienced people, and all of it at no cost as of right now. So
So, you're more into data analytics and data science.
and I would also say data engineering. data engineering is something I recently started looking into, that I'm thinking to kind of escalate my career into that once I get a data analyst position, kind of just work my way up the charts.
What you like more about data?
What I really like about data is the story that you can get out of it. Whether it's, I mean, I'm particularly in marketing right now, so when I look at data from a marketing perspective, uh, I'm able to see how an ad campaign is performing, how the audience is responding to the ad campaign, um, any like trends, spot any trends, like, maybe this particular ad worked versus this one, and, being able to tell the company that, maybe we should put more money here, or maybe we should cut this off. Um, and also just kind of discovering who our audience is. So it's almost like, Dora the Explorer, like you're just finding different things to bring some type of benefit, some type of insight to the company, which can help them make more money or even help them save money.
So you are an intelligence analyst. So you help the companies uh, in their business development.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
So how, what?
So like I said, right now I'm currently still a digital marketing specialist, but once I transition into the company, every industry is different. So, like I said with the marketing example is, can use data to help do better marketing campaigns and, better ways to reach your customers or your potential customers or your buyer personas, things like that.
So what you have learned about data and data science or data analytics, data engineering?
You said, what have I learned?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, so far the tools that I've learned are Excel, SQL, and Tableau is one of the first visualization tools that I learned. Um, and learning a little bit about qualitative and quantitative data, um, and kind of getting the understanding of that. That's something that I'm still learning more about. That's more on the statistical side of things a little bit. Um, Other than that, I would say I'm still in the learning phase of it. Still, it's certain things you can learn like theoretically, but I believe once you get on the job, you learn more of like real world things once you're in the working field of it. So right now, a lot of my things I'm learning is just theory based until I actually get a job doing it.
Have you done any projects?
I haven't yet. I have some that I'm planning to work on. Some that I've seen on YouTube. Eventually, I'll try to do some of my own. Uh, I have taken like some data sets from some of the ad campaigns I'm running at my job. But of course, that's private data, so it's not something I could really publicize. So as far as my own personal projects, I do have some that I'm working on now. I'm kind of more so in the rebranding phase of myself because at the beginning of my journey, it kind of turned more into me branding the community and less of myself. So now I'm like getting back into the phase of, focusing on me and my career right now.
So coming to data YouTube channel. So what you have created, I can see you are creating so many videos.
Yeah. Yeah. I created a lot of videos, more than I thought. Okay.
Yeah, what is it about?
That's the podcast is on there. I mean, the podcast is also on Spotify and Apple, but the video version of the podcast is on the YouTube channel. The sequel Saturdays are on there. and we have a Power BI course on there. When more diverse content is expected to come soon, but for right now, it's just those three: SQL Saturdays, the podcast, and we have a Power BI course on there.
So who can learn from that? Who can get into that?
Right now, the channel is designed for aspiring data analysts specifically. We don't really have much data science or data engineering content yet. Eventually, I plan to hopefully grow the community into that once we get more volunteers, more people that's interested, and so forth. But for now, it would be more beneficial to aspiring data analysts, I would say.
Uh, you're a data analyst, so you have experience of 2 years plus. So what you do as a data analyst?
So I'm not a data analyst yet. I'm a digital marketing specialist, and I'm aiming to get a data analyst job.
So digital marketing, what you have done?
As a digital marketer, I run ad campaigns. So for the company I'm at now, I run LinkedIn ads, I ran Google ads. Uh, going to be working on YouTube ads soon. A lot of lead generation, so running ads to help the company get leads that we transfer over to the sales team, and the sales team works on closing those leads. Um, I also deal with content management, so I schedule out their social media posts, their content calendars. I also, what is it called? I write some of the ad copy of what we use for the ads, and that's pretty much it. I report a lot of things to my team lead. Um, I also uh, give out monthly reports as far as the analytics that I do track from the ads and from Google Analytics and things like that, and present those to the stakeholders on a monthly basis.
What you like more about your job?
In digital marketing as a whole, I would say I really enjoy running ads. I always thought ads were pretty cool because by running ads, you can reach thousands of people, just off of that one ad, without having to do a lot of manual labor. And of course, the more you spend, the more people you reach. So I'm a big fan of running ads.
You understand everything about data?
Do I understand everything about data?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say I understand everything about data. I haven't even, well, one, I just started learning last year. And it hasn't even been a full year yet. And then I would also say that I am not working in the field yet. So like I said earlier, a lot of the things I'm learning are theory based. When I actually get into the field, I'll learn more. Learn more real world things, not just things that you learn in courses. And pretty sure I'll make a lot of mistakes and learn from those mistakes. I would probably say I only know 10% of what there is to actually know until I get in the field and learn more.
Do you have a project on data that you want to do?
I don't have a specific one yet personally, but one that I plan to follow is done by Alex the Analyst, who's also a very popular YouTuber. He has a playlist that's designed for a portfolio. So I plan to follow that for right now until I find a personal project that I want to work on. But right now I'm just in the phase of relearning things and practicing, and then I'll get back. Then I'll get to a portfolio.
So finally, what you say about all about data that you founded it?
Repeat the question. I'm sorry.
Finally, what you say about all about data,
What do
the
I say
YouTube
about
channel? Yeah.
Um, like I said, it's a place for aspiring data analysts. It will grow more content. We'll have for data science and data engineering soon. It is a pretty big community, over 16,000 members across all of our channels in total. It's something that we're turning into an academy. I don't want to speak too much on the things that we'll be doing, but the academy itself is expected to launch hopefully by the new year, if not sooner. And yeah, it's just something that we're trying to build to be like a pipeline between career changers and hiring managers or recruiting agencies. We just want to be like that middle pipeline. So that's currently what we're working on turning it into.
So what do you say at last? What do you say to my audience?
I definitely want to say thank you for having me on. Thank you for reaching out to me. And if data is a profession that you're looking for, definitely check out All About the Data. Definitely look at my page. I've been posting resources since last year, so you can find plenty of resources and courses to, learn what you need to learn to get into data. So if that's something you're interested in, definitely reach out. Even if it's not something you're interested in, maybe you can learn some methods that you can apply to what it is that you want to do as far as your career field. So
at last, what is your observation about my work? Have you seen it on YouTube?
I'm sorry, you broke up there. Go repeat that for me.
What is your observation about my work?
About mind goals?
Your observation about my work.
Your work.
Yeah.
So I would actually have to look more into your work. I actually just came across you the day that you inboxed me. So I will have to actually do some deeper research. But it's good that you're putting yourself out there and doing these things. It really helps you develop public speaking skills. It helps you meet new people and network, which is the same way I feel with my podcast. It helps me meet a lot of people. So it's a good thing that you're doing for sure. You just got to keep doing it, keep getting organized, keep reaching out to people, and yeah, and other than that, it's good.
And what is your podcast?
My podcast, it's
Yeah.
on Spotify, it's on Apple, it's on Google Podcast, and it's on YouTube. Just type in All About the Data and it'll come right up.
So you talk about data there.
Yep, we interview data professionals. We interview uh, some are beginners, some have been in it for years, so different.
I'll put your web links in the description of this video. People who find the video on YouTube can see it and can learn from you.
Perfect. Yeah, definitely. It's a lot of content on there, a lot of things to learn. So
So can I put this video on my YouTube channel with your permission?
yeah, not a problem.
And also, can I put this audio and video clip on my podcast, website, internet, social media, everywhere with your permission?
Yeah, not a problem.
Thanks, Jahmar, for your valuable time.
No problem. You enjoy the rest of your day, man.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.